Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
We've been compromised. Abort and walk away now.
Who?
ICA. They tracked me. Don't know how.
It's what they do. How many?
One prime asset and a whole pack of up-and-comers. They've infiltrated the club searching for us. Christ, I think I killed one of them. Get out now before they spot you.
No. They found us once. They'll find us again. Keep your head down. I'll take care of this.
Hello and welcome to Roulette Rivals. Tell me we have around 2 games today between Osh and Script. It's our first time seeing both in the tournament, and with Keep It Cool's drop out, Osh, with admin decision and Script's decision, we allowed him to take his place because it's not an RR about Osh, is it? He didn't sign up, then he regretted it instantly. But here we are. He's here anyways. We're all happy about that. Script is back in play in RRWC, but was terrorizing console brackets for R8. Then he made the change to PC for RR9, but he had tough games against Pidgeotto and Mr. Mike. But coming back, Osh is a really difficult test today. Picking Berlin, one of his strong maps he could say and would say himself. And I'm interested to see how it goes. Of course, console player on a PC. Respect it, you respect it. Get them good loads and that, but our first spin will come through and it will be melee. It's the combat knife. This is the biker for agent number 1. Agent number 2, SMG as a technician. Concealable knife as the dealer for agent 3. Agent 4 is injected poison as Rolf Hirschmiller. Agent 5, assault rifle and the club security. I'm not much of a Berlin expert, but when I say I would roll floor this, is that stupid or is that just sensible and smart? Is roll floor here acceptable? Because of course you can stash your assault rifle in the boiler room. You get the injected poison and the SMG off banner. The combat knife you can bring in. Oh, it's never the best, yeah. Then you bring in the combat knife and the concealable knife, and if you get the concealable knife, you have to go all the way up for green. Maybe not. I got ahead of myself. If it was next up as a dealer, I would just instantly roll through. But that's because I'm bad at Berlin. You know, if you're bad at Berlin, you're going to do it. But we do see Osh starts off at the Ravon. Script starts at the radio tower. He's going to go for the combat knife and not bring it himself. We saw... Was it Malin do this in RRWC? I remember seeing someone do this in RRWC. Someone did go all the way up and grab the combat knife. Of course you can bring it in. The concealable knife, yes you can bring it in, but we almost never see it. Due to the fact that Green's always dealt. Green is always killed or knocked out, you know. Whether that's even just for the banner, Green is most of the time knocked out. I just find this lock on here. After speedrunning Berlin no loadout, that knockout became like second nature to me. You know? An early restart from Script. And Script's restarts are going to be extra costly. You know, just purely based on the fact, you know, that one restart, and he's back here, it's a 40-second run before we can really get back into things. Osh with an SMG here. He's going to knock out Green, though, not get the assault rifle as a security kill just yet. So, I'm interested to see what he's going to do that kill on and who on. Might have realised very shortly that he needs an assault rifle. I want to say, the bikers hold some. If I'm right. Or is that just my freelancer stuff coming up? There's some Shashkas knocking about in the biker garage, isn't there? I don't know. In my entire Berlin extent of knowledge is there. We see Osh knockout Agent Banner here. We'll swap into his clothes and get that SMG kill. So that's Agent 2 dealt with for Osh. They're all fine. Picks back up the lethal syringe. Drops the big SMG and picks up the small one and the larger one. So Osh now with his lethal poison has the concealable knife from Green, of course. And that Green perhaps could have just been for the concealable knife. Of course, you don't have to kill the targets, you can't just knock them out. As long as you have green guns and knock them out, you can just leave them alone and then you can knock them out and return to them later, of course. That is an option. But Osh will make his way into the biker garage here. It does suggest that he has forgot an assault rifle, wants to grab one from one of the bikers. Will be allowed to kill up onto the roof, but allowed kill on the roof is not an issue at all. It really is not an issue. A bit of whoosh there onto the biker. Not enough to be investigated, I wouldn't imagine. Just see if we've got a bit of audio from both players. Turn them up a little bit. That should be fine. If it gets a little bit too loud, or it's still too quiet, just let me know. No, still waiting for this biker to move. He eventually does. It will be a corner subdue. All fine. We'll drop his assault rifle there. So Osh has obtained his assault rifle. So we're going to grab that second kill. So we're into the bike disguise now, actually. So we'll get some other things done while in this area. Perhaps looking at that melee combat knife kill. Probably be on what's his face? Learnfall. Pretty popular type for that. And why did my Steam just open up? That is very weird. It's all fine. I guess the benefit that the Script has with this, he is able to bring in the Seeker and an assault rifle or something. Like Osh would have brought in a medic probably for the dealer. Of course, you do have that way of distracting him and then using the modern sedative syringe onto him. But again, that is very much dependent on most of the time the bartender cycles. As Osh does get the kill. It will be gunshot hurt, but this far on the roof should be fine. I'm more of a fan of just walking all the way back to the corners, just so I know it's safe. But I'm sure Osh played a lot more Berlin than me. Script. Live kill there. That's the assault rifle on to Tremaine. But a triple shot panic there onto a guard, and he is able to actually knock him out as he comes up the stairs. Good awareness and well noticed there by Scripts. He knocks out basically everyone on this top floor. We'll drag the bike. It's just up the stairs and stop into the disguises. If you start Raven, you might as well start Club Crew. If you start Club Crew, you might as well start Biker. Right, Osh just knocked out. They might have even got the kill. I'm looking very close to my screen to see if it says 3 kills out of 5 or not, but I actually can't see it. So, that's a shame. It is 3 out of 5, so he actually did get the kill onto Chems there. So that is 3 kills for Osh. 1 kill for Script at this moment in time, but Script very close to getting a second with a first distraction on to Rhodes here. God, we're getting all the targets. It's hurting my head. Script will get the kill off. The melee's combat knife. So both players had that Agent 1 killed down. Both players had the Agent 5 killed down. The difference is now that Osh has an Agent 2 kill and can work his way down to the basement here with a concealable knife as a dealer and injected poison as well. For OhShitMan, shouldn't be much of an issue given that Montgomery and Chamberlain roam around pretty easily. You still have Green knocked out on the roof. So definitely have options here indeed as Osh makes his way into Rolf's office. Picks up the toy tank. Just to do the throw distraction, I would imagine, into a corner subdue for the Rolf disguise. That's what he will do. Throws it near enough onto the forklift there, or the little forklift. Osh has a Rolf coming in towards him. There will be a corner subdue there. Boxes. Rolf would be interesting to see if he does deal with the guards. You won't even deal with Hirschman, he won't step into his clothes just yet. Might go and set something up in the meantime, whether that's be the dealer grab or whatever, and actually Osh will now go back and swap into Rolf. How's looking here for a cheeky kill onto Chamberlain. If in doubt, you could always just do a cheeky call onto Montgomery and get him to come down into Rolf's office if you really wanted to. This is where I tried to do a throw distraction. It didn't go well. But it's gonna be interesting now. I was just gonna go on top of the stairs here and go for a long range Seeker shot. So you gotta look out for the Florida man. Technician doesn't move, and you gotta look out for fake NPCs because an MTK is doable, but he does get the kill there, all nice and good. Very good, very nice stuff there from Osh, it really is. It's not every day we see that. And he'll pop himself right into the trash can. In a nice, easy situation to get the kill. Scope uses the gramophone there for Rolf and will box him by the cocaine brick. I haven't actually tried this in Freelancer. Does that safe have Mercers in it? I know that the Mendoza one does, and the New York Vault does. I'm pretty sure the case file in Dartmoor does. It makes sense, wouldn't it? Alright, Script now is going to try and throw shot Montgomery into the boiler room here. Does get him off, but I think one of the guards in the security room will come investigate it as he's looking for that third kill. The injected as Rolf, and he will get a security, but it might just be Rolf's, not Rolf, Montgomery's security guard, which, you know, really ain't the end of the world. Osh trying to find an angle there onto the dealer, but can't. He just can't get in the way. There's a fake NPC right there, but now the dealer's walking away. Oh, yeah, actually has landed the shot. My bad. I didn't see it. Dealer plots himself nice into this room where Osh can just silent attack him with a bump in here. It does lead eventually to that stuff, and Script actually talked to the dealer here, so a longer lure here for Script, but at this stage is it perhaps too late as Osh now stopping into the dealer, only needs that concealable knife kill, and if Montgomery's in a position, I'm sure he can get to him in time, but no, he hasn't. He's just left the security room. That's going to be a long wait, and with Green not onto the roof, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Osh just go back up to the roof and just get a kill onto Green. It's the safest method. You have the delivery exit nearby if you want to. He's going to try something with the emetic gas grenade here. I'm very intrigued to see how this happens, and of course, Chamberlain's body is probably in the same position where Montgomery will go, so have to try and be quick there with hiding these guys, but it's not guaranteed that only Montgomery will be made sick. I'm interested to see how this goes for Osh. She's going to take a quick look around. As Gio commits to throw the already weight for Montgomery to actually get on the stairs and go behind the technician here where he's in a position to do so, and that's what he's going to do. Uses the gas grenade there onto Montgomery. Does fly, so we'll get both of his guards. No, we're going to get Montgomery sick. Not Montgomery and his guard. As you will see, Script with a lovely chain lure here on to Chamberlain. Still hunting for that injected poison kill, as Osh has. Montgomery sickening will go to that little trash can where the Florida man goes at the start of, if you seek him at the start of his route. Script will get the injected poison kill off onto Chamberlain there. No worry whatsoever. 2 kills left, but Osh is in a very good position here. But Montgomery's guard is going to be enforcing here, so he's going to have to try something to get there. Whether that be, you know, him actually just climbing around, he will try and stick the gun out there and get rid of his guard in that way. Whether that be with a throw distraction as well, and that's what it will be. Throw distraction there to see the Seeker. Again, good stuff with the game knowledge there, but oh, she has a considerable knife. How is an illegal weapon? And yeah, this has worked beautifully here for her. She will get rid of Montgomery's guard. That is actually, it's really nice to see. People using that. He will actually pick up. I was worried there. I thought he was going to get like Montgomery to pick up. I was like, wait, what the fuck? But no, it will be his guard taking the gun away. We'll give Osh pretty isolated, easy kill here onto Montgomery. We'll subdue him first. Won't even go with the melee. I think that's the wrong kill throw. Scripted the injected kills of OhShitMan. And he only has 3 kills, so I don't think he's done the Agent 3 kill. I think it is the Agent 4 kill that he has done. But it is Osh with all of them down. A throw distraction somehow, or something's happened for that guy. Perhaps a frontal kill to grab him in there would be my guess, but the body's hidden. It's all fine. Osh in that Montgomery disguise. And the head of security disguise. It's interesting they don't have different names, but oh well, here we are. You thought how puny some of the other disguises are on other maps, and there would be a difference. Head of security on Dozer, but we do see Osh run towards the exit here. On his own map, he will be holding it. So it's good though to see a neither rip on a long Berlin spin this one is. Script had a restart at the start, but that was of course just a replan. No, it's not a rip, is it? It doesn't count in my books. And yeah, that will be a GG's on Berlin now. Script unfortunately is a little bit too far behind the strat. Maybe perhaps the benefits of starting radio towers, you get the extra loadout slot, but on Berlin, do you really need an extra loadout slot? Questions to be asked, questions to be answered, and it is Mumbai Scripts map pick as our map 2. So we'll go to a short break to see what Mumbai will have in store for us.
The militia has released a hostage tape outing the existence of Providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out, Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Gray is unknown, But we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with 2 reactivated members of his old pirate gang, Vanya Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai, the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, a bandit queen, a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare.
So yeah, welcome back in Mumbai. Is going to be on map 2, picked by Scrib. Not favourable records for either here, both in the negative in terms of their win-loss ratio. But again, Mumbai is a very simple map to grasp. You start Skywalk, you isolate the Maelstrom, you grab a brick, you throw it into a forge, and you isolate Vanya and Dawood. Of course, easier said than done, as everything is. But I mean, that is basically the majority of Mumbai spins. In a nutshell, I'm hoping for something that we'll see a dancer start on a Dawood isolation in the tower. Although it's always just a boring seeker. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing, isn't it? I just hope there's like fallen objects of the Maelstrom. Fallen object for the Maelstrom. Something like that. Oh my god, I'll be loving life. Got a little kill on Christmas. Oh my god, we got it! We got it! You won't see a Skywalk start. Yay! We might, but it's not gonna be a bog standard Maelstrom isolation. Yay! Maelstrom Fool as well, actually. Stick that on the list. That's always an interesting one, Maelstrom Fool. But yeah, but I think it's gonna be that Skywalk start though. Most of the time it is, and because like there's no other things, there's no other things. It's so good. It's it's just so good. With the Maelstrom not showing up, it's hard to isolate any other time. It's just really it's just so good. You can isolate the Maelstrom right away, etc., etc. Like, what's not to love about the Skywalk start? Yeah, a brick as well. And you know, if you have that brick, it can be like a map record sometimes if you don't knock out the Kashmirian with it. Joker, how could you? With the map work, it works. Remember that's exactly. I think if IOI made the brick, you'd have to get. Actually, I'll say like, oh, if it was the colored smoke, not the brick, we would just see them. We'd just see the Skywalk start, and you go straight to the hideout. So it's not actually that bad.
9 starts in 10 seconds. 7, 6.
The car smoke actually is not that much of a detour either. It's easy to get to. But our first spin, and we have it! Maelstrom, full not just the elite thug. Thank you very much, folk. Thank you very much. I stood up and did that. Oh wow. Loud pistol elimination as the laundry foreman for Vanya. And next snap as the fuck for Dawood Rangan. I mean, it's not a particularly easy spin. Oh, I'm interested to see this. It could very much be. Oh, could it be a tower isolation? Could it be a tower isolation for Dawood if you're looking at Vanya loud pistol them? It's interesting. It really is interesting. Long plans from both, and it's very understandable. It's just this spin. Where do you start with this spin? Do you start as a thug and just get the Maelstrom kill down right out of the way, raise the flag right off the bat? Because that's something that you could look at. That's what OhShit's looking at here and considering. It's just the Vanya kill. It was causing a few ooze at the moment. I really think that's what it is, and laundry styles fair. The thing is with launch diet, you're waiting the whole 30 minutes for the enforcers right looking at you to disappear. It's a nice stun location, but fuck the fact that there's an enforcer right in front of you. Skip bringing a loud pistol. I respect that. I ain't got a clue where a single loud pistol is on Mumbai. I don't know who holds them. The two Queen's guards don't hold them. It seems like every single fuck has a loud thing and respin. Is loud pistol wheeling as Vanya not legal? Ah, he had us on hook. He had us hooked. Queen's bodyguard holds pistol. Oh, that's calm. Is he gonna be a respin? Oh. I mean, it's understandable. It is understandable. It's like, it's understandable why it's illegal. And with half an hour timers, you're pushing the limit there. So I understand why it's illegal. No one wants it to be illegal, do they? Kind of buff. Okay, buff. Stream afterwards. Why is it respawn? Because loud eliminations onto Vanya are illegal. Probably due to the fact that we always kill her in a wide fucking open area. And all of us are too pussy to go into the train yard. Not that you want to do that kill in the train yard anyways. Someone needs to find out how to do loud Vanya in the train yard, and then we'll be sorted on my Mumbai.
Duel starts in 10
But,
seconds.
yeah, but it makes sense. It really does make sense. It's a really... I mean, Vanya loud is sometimes bad enough, but you have the train exit. The issue is when you do brick, she's always the first one.
2,
But it is. Was it injected poison as local security? We won't see Skywalk again. We won't see them start. Yes. Pros come in clutch with the Maelstrom kills though. Right, sniper rifle is the Bollywood bodyguard for Vanya Shah, and Dawood foreign object as the elite thug. I would start local security here. I think that's not a bad thing to say. I think I would start local security. I think that's a start you very much look at here. The disguise is a bit out of the way for the rest of the spin really, and you can work up and around due to it. You can start local security, go up to the hill, grab the elite thug, get the Maelstrom kill, go down, isolate Vanya, move to Dawood and kill Dawood, get one of his bodyguards disguises, and then go back, kill Vanya, and if you can, exit on the train. But yeah, it does seem. OhShitMan showing similar force when he does loading as local security starts. But the beauty of Mumbai is you always have different options. How much money do you make? The interesting thing about Twitch subscribers is, depending what country they subscribe from, you get different amounts of money. If that makes sense. It's like someone from the US could give me a Prime sub and I get like 89p. Then someone from like the Netherlands could, and it's I get £1.50. So it varies from countries. What I found out in terms of how much I get of it. But again, that's not relevant at this stage in time. What we have is an interesting Mumbai spin to keep our focuses on. Yeah, Mike. You would think that you'd get like a set amount every single time, but it does vary from country to country. But you see, well, what I think is you seem to get more with Prime subs than like actual paid for subs, or something like that. Is weird. I can't explain it. I haven't looked. I haven't looked in a while. But yeah, I mean, she's working around here. Like 125, yeah, something around that. Yeah, the standard amount that you get is around that much. But Like it does again. It does vary from how much you get from country to country. From where they're from where the subscriber is from. But anyways, Irish knocks out that Roman thug there. Will climb up and shoot the flag to get the Maelstrom to come up. Here's a simple kill on the Maelstrom. I'm sure we'll see him crowbar open the door for the elite thug grab. I'm still scarred from RR8, RR9 even, from when I lost the buff on Mumbai. The one time I have lost on Mumbai. There you go. That's your bragging right buff. The one person to be joking on Mumbai. The elite thug can have issues with orange bodies. You crowbar open this door. That's what Irish will do. Of course, it will lure this elite thug here and take account of the time to move, and he moves very quickly as well. And this is where he can catch a slight glimpse of you, and he will rip you. But Irish is smart there, not doing a thrown KO. We'll drag and box it. A lockdown onto the Maelstrom from script here. You love it. You love to see it. And full whoosh that disappears, fortunately for him, from the Maelstrom. From the elite thug, from one of the thugs. Waiting patiently for the Maelstrom to come up.
Someone's coming up the stairs leading to the secured area.
I hadn't done it in a while, but I suppose he goes like, I suppose there's meant to be someone to welcome me here or something. Yeah, buff sweat me. I still cry about it to this day. Still haunts me in my sleeps. I go to sleep while I'm just shivering when, oh my god, script, that is beautiful. A thug enforcer in the way, so he just bumps into him and turns him around. That's actually so good, your chat from the script there. That's things you love to see from script. The door is locked. How do you get through? Is this a crowbar open or what? I'm interested, but they go in the Maelstrom. It's getting changed for Ocean. He gets the kill. No GRB whatsoever, and the kill will come through. Swaps into the elite thug disguise, and I'm assuming now it is going to be a brick. Wow, it's a brickler. What? Who could have guessed? A brickler? Nah, a brickler in Mumbai. Really? That's crazy. Ah, some of the sarcasm now. Right, I was just going to get a brick. Of course, right next to the flag, there's ample of bricks on Mumbai. It's almost as if they wanted us to do this on Mumbai. He will knock out both metal workers here. He's gonna knock out everyone in the mindset that it is. Osh, he's killing it. Osh is good. You know, if I'm labelling a dark horse for this event, I'm taking Osh, man. I'm taking Osh as my dark horse. Oh, darn that hill alone. I've got him. Okay, in my defense, yeah. On my prediction, he's getting eliminated round 1. But I made my prediction when it was keep it cool playing, not Osh. Which in my defense is fine. Right. So scripted are going to be knocking out both these local security. I have to just hide their bodies shortly for when the when Dawood comes after he does the brick. Unfortunately, yeah, he does a bullet distraction there, and then the French distraction is what's called in. That's going to cause some issues here for him. Some unwanted issues as well. Yeah, he's got some form of gun. I don't know what gun it is, but it's some form of shotty. Alright, Skip will knock out the local security there. Oh my god, that is the first time I've been to local security. My respect levels for script. This is the first time someone into local security.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing, it's new to PC.
Wow.
Did compete for a while on console before making the switch over. That was a huge phase, wasn't it? Script, Zarnical, Zeb, all swapped to Ghost PC. Oh, she's just working on the isolations here. On top of the crate, knocking out both the Queen's guards. The script as the local security will make his way up to the hill where the Maelstrom has been locked down to, I would assume. Don't know where he is, I've never done the Maelstrom lockdown before. But I mean, that's very close there from Rima. That was God, it's not Rima. What's her name? How I forgot her name. What is the Maelstrom's gal's name? Oh god, I haven't forgot it. It's close to Rima. Niha. It's Niha, that's it, that's it. Of course Steve Nigga would know. Yeah, it's Niha. I just have not seen it in a while. Oh, that's a lovely peekaboo there from script onto the Maelstrom. That really is nice. Might see another one as well here for the poke. You would actually sneak in now and get it off. That is a lovely kill from script. Utilising the lockdown there. Although it's just knocked out Vanya, it's going to be a long wait, you can say, for Darwood here. Gets himself into position, I would imagine, for this kill on Darwood. How he gets a Bollywood bodyguard skies is, to me, what's going to be interesting here. Because of course they'll all be distracted by the Darwood's death. He doesn't have a trank or anything, you know. You think, oh hello, this is going to be very interesting what he does with it, you know. I'm intrigued to see what I'm intrigued to see how both deal with it. Script will go back here and knock out the other local security. I'm sure he'll drag both, or actually just go for a kill in the tower for Darwood. I ain't got the foggiest to know how to do a kill in here for the Maelstrom, but I am for Darwood. God, I'm getting them mixed up. Just slept more. I mean, I'm intrigued to see where this is going for script. I'm all for a tower kill. I'm all for it. The script gets it off, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, imagine if he uses the crane. Okay, that guard is not giving a single shit. He is going right to that camera whether he likes it or not. But an impact there on script. Panic his way through the tower. I'm in awe at the moment. I'm in true awe of this at the moment. Goes into the elevator shaft. Yeah, I mean, that camera is just a pain for it. Just a bit of buffer there for script. But Osh does a kill onto the Maelstrom. Now just needs a Bollywood bodyguard disguise. Is there enough time for script here? Is what we wonder. Is this going to be a lockdown or some form of onto the Maelstrom or what? I'm interested. Oh my god, I am saying the Maelstrom, aren't I? Fuck. Right, a great peekaboo there for scripts. Onto Darwood. It's just one of them days when I'm getting them mixed up. You know, it's just one of them days. I'm interested to see what this goes to script at this stage. How he gets this kill. I really am. Right, I've just got one of the Bollywood bodyguards walking away, so I'm assuming he's going to knock out this one. He has been following for quite a while. But it is a kill for script. Oh, don't say he's read the kill wrong, he's going to do a full kill. My heart would melt.
I don't know, I sort of lost track of him in the crowd, but he's probably working in the movie set by Rangan's Tower. I saw a lot of people around there. Yeah. Swarnama, I'm certain about it. Why do you always do this?
A peekaboo there onto the Bollywood crew. It's not going to. And this is why Brick is so good. It makes the tower so much easier. Why should I have to do this every single game? I'm loving it though, I am loving it. Right, Osh is now in the tower himself for a Bollywood bodyguard disguise. That was the issue there with the with that singular disguise being the kill for Vanya when Darwood is fallen object. That is generally the one issue that happens all the time. He has found the bodyguard again. We'll shoot the camera. Who's going to investigate it? Because this could be a bit troublesome here. Yeah, but I'm loving this from script, I can't lie. Has he got another peekaboo? No. Yeah, at least he's doing something fun. He's coming back with a bang, you know. After missing RWC, this is great stuff, but Osh just got a simple free knockout really. Onto the bodyguard with the window there from the security room. No issues for him. God, I had my ass tight then. God. Just clenched onto my seat. I was like, oh my god, that guy is moving through the security room there. Could have been troublesome for Osh, but he has a bodyguard disguise, and now it is as simple as shooting Vanya in the head. The script's still working his way up the tower. God knows there's actually still fallen objects up here, if there's still chandeliers up here. There is an opportunity in the tower for fallen object. That is so good to hear. Script picks up the key card. He's just going to knock out everyone here, and you start to wonder if he's going to do it up. If he's going to do an isolation up here, has he misread it as a full kill? Because he was peekabooing Darwood right to the elevator shaft, you know. I do wonder if he actually misread the spin as, well, full, not fallen object. But it starts to get a bit too late for him as Osh is running back to his knocked out Vanya. Of course, won't have the coins to exit. The trains are coming around in like a minute, so it's probably just another run to the boat exit, is what I would imagine. His sniper stashed right there. Outside the train yard, it is a Seeker 300 Arctic. Nice silent sniper rifle to shoot at Vanya, and that is the kill done for Osh. Just needs to find his way to the exit. Won't go with the train exit there. Be coming around shortly, of course, comes around every 2 minutes, but Osh runs to the boat exit there. Script still trying to get Darwood in the tower here. He slowly approaches the edge. I do think it's going to be a misread kill condition here from Script. I do believe that. I think that's what it is. Oh, Fro, hold on with the result. We need to see this. I'm interested nevertheless, though. Of course, out of the photo finish range. No shot can Script finish in the next like 10 seconds. And yeah, the result does come through. Script
4-0.
4-0 down, heading into what could potentially be our final map, which will be Hokkaido. Script goes to the main menu. Unfortunately, we didn't see anything done in the tower, but Osh, a 4-0 lead, going to a fan favourite of Hokkaido.
Morning 47. The board has sanctioned Eric Soda's for termination. After Colorado, we did some digging into Soda's private affairs and discovered that he has been fast-tracked for critical heart surgery at the hyper-exclusive Gama Private Hospital in Hokkaido, Japan. Such a display of power has Providence written all over it. Sodas, who suffers from a rare condition known as situs inversus, where his internal organs are reversed, desperately needs a right-sided heart transplant and has clearly betrayed the ICA to get it. He was admitted last night and is currently being prepped for a 3-day surgery. We have booked you into Gama under the usual guise of Tobias Reaper, corporate shark, here for a standard medical checkup. As such, you will need to play it by ear and procure whatever tools you need to complete the mission. You also need to eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, a Tokyo lawyer who works for Providence. Sodas has already given Yamazaki access to our client records and has agreed to provide a full list of active ICA operatives post-operation. This transaction cannot be allowed to happen. Sodas must pay for his treachery, and his insidious employers must be taught a lesson. ICA's sovereignty is at stake. Powerful as Providence may be, we need to draw a line in the sand. I will leave you to prepare.
So welcome back at Hokkaido. Will be our third map in this first of 6 game. Coming in just under 2 minutes time. Another map with not particularly strong records for both. Osh has never won at Hokkaido, despite 4 efforts. Script has only won 1 of his 4 efforts as well, so it could be the first win here for Osh, and he'll be hoping for the first win on Hokkaido. You wish to gamble. We have the real Peter Dutton looking to gamble. You can tell he's Australian, alright? Do you get it? I think out of just pure scarredness from the FE Purple Key game, you have to put draw there, just for the, just in the case that it is somehow a draw. Oh yeah, by the time the thing is, with 400 for W, by the time if you have a quick remote, you could very much easily go in and grab the Tower of the Skies, come back out and have the kill onto the Melsham sorted. Onto Darwood sorted. You know. But I mean, Script did tell us that he'd take OhShit on a romantic trip into the tower. So like, he kept to his word. He kept to his word. And I'll take you to the behind the scenes tour of Darwood Rangan's that time film. There you go. See, look, like he kept to his word.
Agent, get ready. Duel starts in 10
Nah, he wouldn't have got the brick. You can't forget the script. You can't forget you just can't forget it. It's engraved into everyone that plays by mind, but our spin is here. Eric So Explosion the motorcyclist. Yuki Yamazaki allowed assault rifle as the. We gotta be patient. That is Jason Portman. Oh, I'm interested here. I mean, it's going to be a gondola isolation onto Yuki. Oh, he told you that he forgot brick. Oh, he actually did. That is unfortunate. I mean, if he forgot brick, yeah. I would have loved to see the Vanya approach. I would have loved to see the Vanya approach if he forgot brick. Script is the first load, and OhShit said himself, he will say that his plan is what lets him down. When he gets into the spin, he's a very good player, but we see here, for this spin, and what he's already wasted like a minute on planning. Script's just going to work his way down to Yuki here. We have not seen this isolation in a long time.
That is Yuki Yamazaki, former lawyer.
Tranking one guard and knocking out the other three. I mean, it's worked for him all fine. They're just squaring Yuki straight in the chin with a briefcase. I mean, it's respectable. He will stay in his suit here. Now let's go and grab the Jason Portman disguise. Of course, you just look at him and he'll start following you. It's creepy, isn't it? You look at a man and he starts following you. It's not what you want at late at night. especially in the streets of Luton. Right, you just get to bump into Jason Portman. Knock out a patient. Oh my god, this is risky shit from Script, and I'm all for it. A throw distraction. This is goated. I'm loving this from Script. I'm really loving watching him play. I should start here in the suite. Let me just have a quicker Yuki isolation. Of course, she sometimes, for some reason, I don't understand why, yeah, but someone, I'm sure there's a reason that someone can explain it to me, but she starts ahead of herself. She leaves the gondola like 30 seconds sooner with a start, but OhShit misses the throw distraction onto Yuki there, so it will be a restart given Script. He's going to get his first kill very shortly. A very big lead here. I mean, there's always the way that you can somehow snap someone's neck. It's like he's playing ass. Okay, right. Is just swap into the Bollywood, the bodyguard disguise? Perhaps not confident that's a soundproof play. Would be my guess, and just wants to get the Soda's kill done with now. Would be my first guess to why. Because can't remember about saying that Soda's motorcycle, it's never particularly free. Any other disguise, I mean, except from the basement player and the ninja, this kill is free. You know. It's just looking at what do we do. Well, OhShit's got a successful gondola isolation as well. Also, the expensive one tranquilizer darts actually ended up being slower than Scripts. But again, like 3 seconds ain't that big. You know, we're not playing Dartmoor or New York yet if Script wins this, is always that pleasant surprise of New York being our next map, and now Script has that motorcyclist disguise. We'll unpack. Oh no, we'll keep his explosive in his briefcase. Looking above, perhaps for something there. I'm intrigued to see where this kill's going. I really am. I'm very much intrigued to see how he's going to do this kill with the baseballs. I mean, if this was baseball player and he's doing the kill with the baseball, it'd be great. Unfortunately, he's a motorcyclist. He's going to knock out both the morgue doctors here, is he? Perhaps going to try and do the wall bank, the kill from underneath or something. Or actually, oh no, I know what he's doing. Yeah, he's going to get to. That's really unfortunate. He's got these morgue doctors with bad timing here. He's going to go up to where the stem cells are and throw the explosive from there. That's my guess. Irish unfortunately got the lure to Portman, but he walks away. But does land a throw strategy off eventually. Portman does not investigate. The patient does. It might have to be another. Wait, if you butcher the opportunity once, can you do it again? I don't know. But anyways, Script will do a trank dart onto the lady surgeon around the stem cell area, and will get the kill onto Soda. That's one kill down for Script. Just needs to swap back into a bodyguard and makes his way back to Yuki. I mean, this is very good stuff indeed for Script. Given the fact that his briefcase is nowhere near any bodies, and then his Yuki is right by the exit, and he's not at every single guard. I would say impossible to rip. I would go as far as saying this is impossible to rip. But we never know. You know, we can get the best of both worlds with this game. It either goes really good or really shit. I'm intrigued to see how this goes. I mean, okay, if he rips here, it's not my fault. I'm not taking any blame. In this scenario, if he can rip, I mean, imagine if he still has red guns from the isolation, actually. Right, we'll unpack his loud assault rifle. Does get the kill on you here with Shashka, and we'll exit there. The finish comes through. See that impossible to rip. It was impossible to rip, and Osh will unfortunately maintain that winless streak on Hokkaido. But for Script, it does mean another map for us. And let's see what our next map is. Will be New York. Wow, I didn't know that. It was New York. What? So New York again, potentially our final map, but Script. We're winning Hokkaido. We're looking for a bit of momentum as we head into New York. Our map 4.
To follow the money.
Milton Fitzpatrick, the investment bank. It's a key Providence asset.
Which you work for.
The director of the New York branch is a Providence operative. It's our best bet as a way in.
I'll tell the pilot to turn the plane around.
Right, gentlemen. Here's what we've come up with. The partners are transitioning between identities, but everything is so recent, the Milton Fitzpatrick bank records will still be intact. We've confirmed that the partners have active accounts there. However, the bank's records are remotely updated on a frequent basis. We may only have hours before any leads that could get us the new identities of the partners are gone forever. The data we need can be obtained in 2 ways. The bank's data core can be accessed through the basement vault, but getting inside the vault could be challenging. Alternatively, Bank Director Athena Savalas, Head of Security Mateo Perez, and Head of Accounts Fabian Mann each carry a partial backup drive with the data. We'll need all 3 drives to get the full data. Now, we cannot risk the partners discovering the data breach. Eliminating the bank's director, Athena Savalas, would sever the last remaining Providence tie to the bank and keep our activities hidden.
Okay, one more time. We break into the vault, extract the hard drive rack, and eliminate the director on the way out.
We.
You. Good luck, 47.
So yeah, welcome back in New York. It's going to be on map 4, Pigs. Of course, it's on the RNG maps. Both players very similar stats here. 4 wins, 4 losses, 4 script. 50-50 split. Osh. 3 wins and 4 losses. So 1 less time played on New York. But like, let's be honest, on New York, that is like 2.5 minutes. Script doesn't have 2 tranks. Oh wow. Okay, Buff. When throat throws it at you, you have to throw it back. You have to. Rudolph just taking it. If Skip doesn't have 2 tranks, it's gonna be interesting. But of course, like, it's not the end of the world. I say in Athena without 2 tranks. And again, if you do know that you don't have 2 tranks, you're gonna practice without 2 tranks. You know, who's ever used to doing it without 2 tranks. It's gonna be slightly slower, but depending on the spin, it might not be that much of an issue. You always prefer the speed on New York, though. You always are.
Agent, get ready. Duel starts in 10 seconds. Prepare yourself.
9, what shall I spin?
8.
B?
Duel starts
Shouldn't
7,
touch that
6,
215 record, really.
5, 9, 4, 8, 3, 7,
Especially
2,
with SMG.
6, 1,
As a job applicant, which will be our
eliminate
spin.
target,
Yeah,
3,
the record ain't being broken.
2,
And it's worked well for
1.
Scripter, the not having a trank.
Target.
Because you're going to bring in an SMG. So it's almost as if, like, that one has to be, it's not the end of the world at all using that. And he could use a snail here. He could bring in the snail and, you know, get Fabian and Macho when they meet. That is very much a possibility here. And yeah, longer planning here from Scripts. Wait, no, he does have 2 tranks, is it like? I thought he had the camera one as well. Fake diary sounding confused on the countdown there. Oh, I forgot Osh plays that on. Wait, if we go to map 5, I'm turning that up. I'm turning that up if we go to map 5. Of course, we have to go there first. The Script gets a trank off early onto Matthew as you go towards the job applicant nest. Now, Osh is able to bring in 2 tranks here because he is starting as a suit. Bit of whoosh over, and he will commit and will get red gun somehow from that. Hey, wow, that is a very tight angle and an early rip there from Osh. I went 8-3-7-2, so that is so good. But Script also with a rip on the crowbarring of the job applicant's door there, so both players have already rips on New York. All the good players rip on New York though. Did you see me versus Tino yesterday? Oh, the day before even. That's when games just do. Sad. How did I cope without any RI yesterday? So sad, but Script gets the trank off once again onto Matthew. Is going to go towards the job applicant's door yet again. You have to run straight away, and that's what he does. He gets away with it this time. And then runs right in as the guy's investigating it, and it's all fine. Keeps his green guns. We'll swap into the skies. Oh my god, that's so good. Getting rid of the wet floor sign so he gives him more time to actually get the job applicant as the person will slip over. That is a first. I love that from Script. 0 players now. 1 data disk down with camera issues. And the job applicant, this guy's heading into the stock market area. Script discovers some a bit more challenges here with only a trank. The cameras will be an issue. I'm not saying might be an issue, they could be, they will be an issue. And Fabian as well is also interesting. Now lots of whoosh there for Skuld. Script B hops down just in time.
That's Fabian Mann, head of accounts at this branch of Milton Fitzpatrick. He should have parked to the backup data.
Osh with the suit stars able to bring in the trank with him, along with an SMG, so you can get rid of the cameras. We'll pop down and pick up the data disk here. Script with a throw distraction there to try and grab Fabian to come all the way down with the bodyguards will hear him. This could be disastrous for Script, but he does hop his way up and we'll get a trank from behind onto Fabian. Won't even trank him, we'll just let him go for this moment in time. Perhaps saving a trank for the isolation onto Athena. We'll dodge around the camera so there's no tomorrow. And we always talk about the cameras being an issue on New York. You have to be aware of that here. I do find like spins like the SMG are always the highest because it does mean 1 less trank when you're isolating Athena. We'll shoot the camera. Will be a bullet impact. Be a triple shot as well. And a tie lock down there onto Athena and insta combat. Yeah, makes sense. Still in that circle that we always talk about with the triple shots. Unfortunately, script that is a restart, giving Osh a huge lead here as he will be able to pick up another trank, utilising this suit start. Indeed. I'm assuming that Osh has both data discs as well, so it's just that 1 kill away as he will turn off the laptop, throwing the briefcase in to get rid of one of the guards for this moment in time. Yeah, he does have them 2 data discs down, just needs the one off Athena of course, and the script back at the start does seem to be in Osh's hands, but not finished yet. Of course, starts to get the kill, still things that could potentially go wrong. Athena can sit down and then you lose the data disc. So if she is sitting down, I hope to see a leg shot before killing her. With cameras still up, they could be an issue, but she's aware of the cameras and will actually shoot them as her guard comes in. Script once again suspicious. That is from picking up the wet floor sign, unfortunately. I put an impact notice onto one of Athena's guards, and now he is running across the room. Gonna be a half another trank shot, and I should be patient here and wait for him to stand still before tranking him from range across the office. and as soon as he shoots, the door shuts. I just been cock blocked by a door. Right, tranks one of the guards. Athena stands up. That's good for him. Athena's standing up. Is a tight lockdown, but we'll wait for the other guards to come in before knocking him out, making Athena stand still. We'll pop her in the head. There is a box. I'm assuming we'll see Osh hide both of them here, just out of the fact that the guard shouldn't come back in time, but he will just in case. The door didn't fall asleep. The door still works. How dare it? We will pick up the final data disc. Will box. Athena, of course, the camera box is in her office, and Osh, instead of having, although he has an SMG, will still use the key to get through. Being a true gentleman, making sure the doors are intact. Not the owner of the doors, anyways, but the camera box has been destroyed. The CEO exit key card has been gained. Osh in that bodyguard disguise, run towards the exit here. Pop around the right side. Doesn't want to run straight for the middle as the guard is coming back. Although he's not enforced, there's still good awareness there from Osh. Cameras not an issue no more. The camera box, of course, destroyed. And Osh, the CEO exit keycard exit, will escape, and it will be a 6-2 win for Osh despite Script's best efforts. Osh, the long New York there, does get the win in the end, winning 6-2 in his first game of RR10. There's very much a GG's indeed. And Script again, once again, you know, unfortunately struggling with this isolation. The bullet impact onto 2 guards, yeah, it's not going well for him at all, unfortunately. A soft lockdown onto Athena as well, it seems. Yeah, not going his way, and the result will go to that of Osh in that of a 6-2.
Score 2-6.
Let's see what that does to the brackets then. Osh, of course, going into round 3. I'm going to need to interact and put it in full screen just so I can actually read it. Right, Osh will play round 3 where he shall face the winner of David Red Sox and Leo Perk. Script pops down to the lower bracket where he will play Peter Dutton. In losers bracket round 1, the winner of that will play the loser of game 17, which is Leo Perk and Dave. So either way, we could see Script play the loser of that game. So like nice little pairs in it happening there. But I mean, yeah, Script vs Pete Dunne. It's gonna be a good game. Script with the experience. Pete Dunne looked very good against Scruffy. Very unlucky, perhaps just a bit of a practice needed on his side. On a couple of maps, some get lost towards the end of the maps like Mumbai, but that pick would have gone from Script at that stage. Let's look at the upcoming matches on this Valentine's Day. Plenty of games left today. Leo Perk versus Dave Red Sox at 18:30 CT, and Nezuko Chan versus Scruffy at 20 CT. 2 games at midnight. Channel Join versus Reaper and Currymaker versus Naught. Then games tomorrow involve myself versus Throat at 20 CET, and Zynical versus Ducker at 17 CET. And if you count it as this, although it's technically Thursday morning in the European times, but Luke.png vs Crazy for Daisy at 1 a.m. even CET. Congrats, Osh. Thank you for admin. Script is improving, man. Osh is actually a beast. I'm telling you, he's my dark horse. He's my dark horse. I want to cast for a best Joker. I want Buff to cast for a best Joker. I want Mika and Buff to cast it. I don't know why it's hyped. It's gonna be an easy win for me. Like, I don't know why it's that hyped. Like it's gonna be so easy. It's gonna be done within like 20 minutes. No, I'm joking. It's gonna be a good one. Again, thank you for admin. Congrats, Osh. Unlucky script, but of course it's always the lower bracket come through. You can hear in his voice, he doesn't even believe in himself. So true. So true. Going back to the idler. We'll see everyone shortly. Go to hitmaps.com for the full list of games, of course, and we'll see everyone shortly for more Roulette Rivals 10. Bye bye.